Hey everybody. Well, if you watch the channel Max Velocity Weather, they're talking about right now, right where we're at, they're having some pretty good storming, so I figured I'd come out and share it with y'all. So, welcome back everybody. Let's take a look and see how things are looking there. Yep, got us a good stream coming out of the downpipes. They're experiencing up to 60-mile-an-hour gusts. So, the camera makes it look a lot lighter than it is. It's real dark out here. I can't even see down the road. So how's everybody been? Let's see. Yeah, I heard Indiana got smashed pretty good. Hey, Selena, how you doing? Thank you, Jersey Deanna. Appreciate it. Is my girl Laura Waldy in here? Matt Elliott, how you doing, brother? So, thank y'all for joining me on this wonderful little evening here in the area. Yeah, where I work at, we got hit pretty hard this morning, and we had a couple of vehicles literally hydroplane off the test tracks. It was pretty bad. It's nowhere near as bad as it was in Illinois, Oklahoma, Wyoming, and those places. They got absolutely trounced. So, hey Chad, what's going on, brother? How's everybody been doing? And there's my girl Laura Waldy. Thank you for being here. Let's see. It's sunny in Vancouver, huh? Let's see. Yeah, I just wanted to share. I don't get a whole lot of time with work, and it's just a matter of trying to stay on top of things. But that'll give you an idea over there. I can see with the phone a lot better than I can with my eyes, because it's literally a wall of white out from the rain there. Say hey Anna, how you doing? Let's see, Roscoe, doing all right with that rain, buddy? Roscoe wants to attack it, so we got to keep an eye on him, or he'll literally run out there. Yeah, Laura, I'm doing real good. Everything's good. It's actually really good. Let's see. Yeah, I used to watch Ryan Hall. I just like Max Velocity more. Ryan Hall does real good weather also. Yep, Roscoe made his appearance. Yeah, see that nice. I don't know if it showed it or not, but pretty good lightning strikes going on. Yeah, of course I'm standing here in my bare feet in the water. So of course you know us old hillbillies. Yes, it is. Look how big that thing is. That was there when we moved in about 15 years ago. Let's see. Eric, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Long time. Culver City, California. Wow. And that tree right there that's leaning kind of crazy, that was another one that was here when we moved in. That one is a pear tree. I think it's called a Japanese pear tree. You don't eat them pears, it's nasty. Let's see. Nah. You know, Marilee, it's a matter of I don't really care about that stuff. I'd rather just walk around in my barefootsies. Right here's my little Japanese sakura tree. That's a cherry blossom tree. Now, every spring that thing blooms up like you wouldn't believe. I peeled that thing down to where it was almost sticks, and then every year it grows in like a big old bush. It'll look like that after a few years. And I'm sure y'all heard the thunder rumbles. This is what I got to look at. Come on, little man. There you go. So, yeah, Roscoe, he's not scared of hardly nothing. Let's see. Yeah, I absolutely love the sakura trees. Y'all know I've bunches and bunches of times in Japan, and that's one of my favorite times to go is during the sakura blossom. And just all the beautiful cherry blossoms that are going on there. Let's see. Lady Victoria, how you doing? Let's see. Hey, Cookie Brightwell, how you doing, Cookie? DS Kitty, it's beautiful here in northern Utah. We could use some rain, though. Need those lake levels. Yeah, well, it's been doing real good. Scooter Mom, how you doing? Good to see you, too. Let's see, make sure I'm not missing too many things here while I'm enjoying this this wonderful storm that's going through. It was a pretty nasty setup that went through there and went through Oklahoma, Missouri, all that, and it literally came northeast. Y'all can see my old flag out there. That thing was pulling that pole left and right. It's getting kind of crazy. I was watching Max Velocity, and they were showing rotation right over where I live, and I said, well, maybe I should get out there and take a look. And that flag could be waving this way, and then go this way, and go back, and then it started doing this crazy thing like this, and then it was over with. So let's see, no more rain in North Carolina. There you go. Let's see, The Journey, how you doing? Hey, Carrie Ann, how you doing, darling? Oh, it's a beautiful storm. You know me, I love the storms. It's threatening rain here in New Jersey, but nothing so far. All this is moving northeast. It all came up from Ohio, Illinois, Missouri, and at one point it had put 4 tornadoes on the ground in Illinois. So it was pretty funky. Now it's all literally, it's all clearing up a bit. The skies are looking a bit better now. We had a big old storm cloud that came through, and it was pretty nasty looking there. Literally blew everything off of the table out underneath the gazebo. We've had rain part of the day and getting more tonight and tomorrow. Yeah, Scooter Mom, you guys are going to be getting what we've got right now. Eric, how you doing? Forgot your... Yep, you're right, Eric. Yeah, in Michigan, Carrie Ann. Let's see. We had thunderstorm warnings, crazy clouds and wind. Yeah, we had a huge... what do you call it? Hey, John Chemowski, how you doing, brother? We had a huge, they call it a wall cloud, and it literally just looks like a wall that just comes rolling through. And it was from as far as you can see that way to as far as you could see that way. It was pretty nasty. Yeah, Cookie, yeah, you all had a lot of bad weather over there in Illinois. Like I was saying, at one point y'all had 4 tornadoes on the ground at one time. So, but now it's all starting to calm down. We're starting to get to the thunder dunders out here and starting to enjoy this stuff. So thank y'all for jumping in. This is just a quick impromptu. Just wanting to show what the beautiful sights and sounds of nature. If y'all could, the temperatures dropped at least 10 degrees. Ooh, that's some good lightning. So, what do you think, Roscoe? What you think, son? You all right with it? Yeah, it's kind of different, ain't it? Look at that right there. That was, we got a company come out and sprayed our lawn, and that's where they park their little machine that they ride on to spray the lawn with, and it colored up our concrete like that. I gotta get out here with some bleach and start breaking that down. Lily, yeah, southeastern Michigan. Oh yeah, and I know. We put the our bedroom upstairs. We put a door wall in. And I put a balcony on there, and put a corrugated tin roof on it. And let me tell you, the wife's like, "You like sleeping to that?" And I'm like, "Sleeping? That's coma. We ain't. You're just out of it." Let's see, what do we got here? Oh yeah, just a good thunderstorm. That'll make me happy. Yeah, Roscoe, he's what you doing, Roscoe? Roscoe, being a good boy? Let's see, Linda, how you doing? I missed all y'all. I can tell you that. Northeastern Indiana, yeah. My mom's down by down in between Cincinnati and Dayton, Ohio. and they had some pretty good stuff roll through there. Unfortunately, where she's at, it literally all the bad stuff missed them. So let's see. No, you can see that thunder don't bother him. It gets him excited. He's wanting to go catch something. He's thinking there's got to be something going on. Let me check here and make sure, because we get all them leaves and everything. Now the gutter's good, so it backs up the gutter when all the leaves, and then we've had the real bad dogwood. It'll look like it's snowing here. Yeah, right now he's in the I'm protecting dad mode, so he ain't in a hugging mood. Let's see. 64 there, crazy humidity. Oh yeah, you literally feel like you are like at the amusement parks where they got those misting fans that spray all over you and you walk through to cool down. That's how it feels here right now. I'd say it's in the mid 60s. We've got a nice breeze. You can see from the trees how the trees are moving. We got a nice breeze going, but the humidity is monstrous. Let's see who's. Hey James, how you doing, brother? Thank you for being here. My friend lives near Warsaw, Indiana. She had tornado sirens going off about an hour ago. I was really surprised. We were getting 60 mile an hour plus wind shears coming through, and they didn't set off our tornado sirens here. Let's see. What a great surprise. Just turned my computer back on after a thunderstorm warning. Glad to see you too. Let's see. And Saul, hey Saul, how you doing? Let's see. Katrina. Nah, they didn't turn them on here, so it wasn't bad enough. Let's see, now it's still raining a little bit. We'll take a little walk out, just look around. I don't think it really dropped any trees or anything around here. There was some good wind shears, but normally if you're going to see trees drop, they're going to be right down that road there. You'll see them crossing down on the road. But for us, we didn't really have much going on. But, Roscoe's favorite pastime is hunting UPS, FedEx, and Amazon vans. That's his big thing. Beautiful thunder dunders going on. Let's go on out back. I'll show you guys. Come on, Roscoe. Come on. Whoop. You'll see sneaks right through. I'll show you all how it's looking out back. I've been out back on the machinery, tearing things up. Things a little back here. Oh, there we go. Can't sit down on other chairs. They're all soaking wet. But back over in that corner back there, we used to have a bunch of the cut wood and trees and everything. And this will give you an idea. All this stuff blew off because of the wind shears that were coming through. So I'll get to put all that up later. But right back here in this corner, that was all stacked up with lumber and the overgrowth and everything. Got out there with the skid steer and started tearing it up. Those logs right there are about 30 inches in diameter. They're about 4 foot long, and they're about 700 pounds a piece. And those were out back by the fence line. We dug them all up. DOA as fraud, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Let's see. Pippi, how you doing? Yeah, well, you know, Anna, we have to get it sprayed. I'm trying to find a spot to sit down. I re-injured my MCL in my right knee, so I'm a bit hobbled, old crippled man here. But we get it sprayed 3 or 4 times a year, and that knocks down all of the dandelions. Because if we don't do that, you won't have any grass. It'll all be dandelions. So we go ahead and we get it sprayed, and it knocks it all down. We're gonna go starting back here. We're gonna have we're gonna put a nice little shed with an awning on it, so we can sit there. And then starting right about here, going all the way over to here, we're gonna put about a 6 foot deep pond in there, and I'm gonna stock it with all local fish and everything. And we'll be able to sit out there, have a nice little fire going, sit in front of our pond, and just watch what's going on. Week and a half, we may go down to Gatlinburg. Yeah, my problem is Gatlinburg has gotten all expensive and all that. Purple Ducky, how you doing? Uh, can you guys hear me? I hope y'all can hear me. So, okay. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know, Jan. Seems like most everybody can hear me because they're responding to things I'm saying. Yeah, and with all my allergies going the way they are, my voice has gone into baritone mode pretty good. So, let's see. Pond will look great. You have great space. Yeah. Thank you, Katrina. Yeah, we just, I mean, when you get to the nesting, you just got to do what you got to do. You have no audio. Wow. And look who's here. Our girl Penche Becky. Hola. Let's see. I'm glad everybody's here. I'm glad to see y'all. It's been, it's been a while, but, taking a break like I did, getting away from everything. Like I said, I'm planning on doing a live stream pretty soon here, and I'm going to talk more in depth about what all's been going on. It's just breaking away like I did, opened a lot of doors for me. The wife's business is doing amazing. Kids are doing great. My job, I shouldn't say new job, I've been there since January, is more than I could have imagined. So, let's see, make sure I'm not, yeah, I'm going to get back with some of those. I want to hear y'all's thoughts on a couple of things I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be starting back up with a lot of the DIY stuff. Okay. So good to have you back. Danette McClure. Hey, Danette, how you doing? And Becky has joined the criminal element. And thank you, Katrina. Yeah, the new job basically fell in my lap, and it has been absolutely amazing. I love it. Well, thank you. Doesn't matter to you. Yeah, that's the thing is wait a minute. Is Vanessa LaRose here? Is my girl up in the house? And, thank you for those memberships, Becky. Thank you. Let's see, Scooter Mom. Well, look at all. Y'all make sure you tell Becky you appreciate her gifting those memberships. Becky is a true friend, and she has been a really good friend to me. Unfortunately, with my new job, I just don't have a lot of the time like I used to. I'm working 40 plus hours, and oftentimes it equals up to 60, 70 hours a week. We just got to do what we can. And if you got one of those memberships from Does It Matter to You, make sure you tell them, Rib Guy, make sure you let them know you really appreciate it. Let's see here. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing my DIY videos like I've been doing. I'm going to be doing equipment stuff, a lot of the laser stuff. I've got a new home foundry system. I'm doing a lot of casting with metals and things like that. And so what I'm going to be doing is a lot of that stuff, but I'm going to start a new series, and it's called I Fly. And the first one is going to be I fly to Orlando for a butterbeer. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly down to Orlando, Florida in the morning, make my way over to Universal Studios, to the Harry Potter, the Hogwarts, or whatever that is, that area over there, do a video about going there just to get the world famous butterbeer from Universal Studios, and then coming home and talk, the whole time bringing you along with me and showing you everything and just having a good time. Hey Chris, how you doing, brother? Oh, well, good. There's going to be some of that because the iFly is going to turn into more than just, flying to Orlando. It's going to be I flew to Tokyo for ramen. I flew to Osaka or Kyoto for sumo, stuff like that. And I'm basically going to be traveling the world. My daughter's going to be going with me on a lot of it. But she does something where she doesn't show her identity. She does that VTubing stuff. And so she's going to be in the background. She'll do a lot of the filming and all that. But, just good father-daughter time. Sharifa, how you doing, darling? I've been seeing your stuff on Facebook. I just don't get on and post much anymore on Facebook or any of that, because, you know, like with the other stuff, they came and went after me on Facebook too, so I had to shut a lot of that down. That's my neighbor's place over there. Real nice couple. They just moved in about a year ago and got a lot of stuff going on. Let's see here. That thing's about full. It's a bird bath the wife put up there. Let it fill back up. And if you want to see something neat here, I don't know how well you can see it, but in the gazebo here, one of the things I did was I put a fan up in the ceiling. But up in there, we keep getting mourning doves nesting up in there. Let's see, where is the plug-in for that at? Let's see here. There we go. So, make sure I don't electrocute myself, but here we go. One of the things we did, we went out and got they're all just little LED strips that are inside of light bulbs. And, Becky, nah, I got enough children as it is. There we go, some more Thunder Dunders coming. Well, thank you, Matt. Yeah, thank you. We've been out here about 15 years now, and we love it. We're on just over an acre of property. Let's see here. The fire pit's coming out once the pond gets put in. We're not gonna be keeping the fire pit. We're gonna take that on out. That's a 10-foot fire pit, and all of that is wood that was back up in the overgrowth back over here, along back through there. That's all wood that came out of there, and there's still a ton more back there right now. This trailer right here, we got that probably about 10 years ago, and we were going to turn it into a concessions trailer for the kids. They wanted to do their own. They wanted to do the things like the deep fried Oreos, stuff like that, and I was going to make a facade on it that looked like an old H-bomb and call it the bomb squad, and work and life and everything else. Yeah, Matt, that right there is my fire pit, and if you look at that structure, it looks like a cross behind it. That's a piece I made so that I can put bird feeders on there. Thank you, Anna. You know what? That yellow piece of equipment right there, that's my daggone zero turn. It used to be about an hour and a half to mow this yard. Now it's about 30 minutes to 45 minutes to mow it with that zero turn. It's your fault again? Nah, I've never blamed you for anything. Let's see. Yeah, and Mischief, how you doing, darling? Thank you for being here. Yeah, I've been, here's my thing, folks. I left. Hey, Canadian girl, how are you doing? I left when they went after my family. You can come after me, that's fine. All right. But when they came after my family, that was it. Yeah, everybody's got their breaking point. I can take any whooping you give me. But they came after my family, and that was just too far. And Vanessa, thank you, darling. Thank you, hon. Yeah, we like it. We really like it out here. We're just enough country that we can enjoy nice nature. Right over here in this corner back here, that's where all the deer come through. And they'll come over and they'll be over around in here. Did y'all see that movement through there? But there'll be deer back in there. We got fox. We've got, anything we got groundhogs, all that stuff, raccoons. And we got possums all over the place. Every night, when it starts getting just at that dusk point, thousands and thousands of bats all over the place. And of course, a bazillion mosquitoes. So we got to keep the mosquito stuff out there. I wish it was Bigfoot. I'd be able to retire fully if I caught me a Bigfoot out here. But in all honesty, you go that way 10 minutes and you're in a nice sized city, pretty much anything you can want. Go that way for 10 minutes You're in another city, and it's just, you know, we're country. I can hunt out here, James, if I want to. I just don't have any need to. I'm always, you know, helping friends out with processing on their deer and stuff like that, and I'd never have a need. For me, I think it would be senseless to hunt. I just don't have a need for it. Let's see. The Gnomestead. Hey, what's going on? How you doing? Howdy, 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 Gnomestead. Oh yeah, Chris. Yeah, some good venison sausage, buddy. That's some good stuff. I probably got about 10, 15 pounds of deer and venison in the freezer right now. Now, if you listen, that rain's coming down pretty good, and I got Mama something for Mother's Day called a rain drum. I don't know where it's coming down enough. You won't even be able to hear it right now, but when the rain's coming down pretty good, you set that out there, and it sounds like one of those calypso drums, the metal drums they have down in the Caribbean and stuff. Yeah. Nah, well, you can't see it, but my neighbor over here's got a bat box up on a pole. I've got some bat boxes that I put up in trees back here. So that's, you know, all the bats are able to nest up in there, and they come out at night. A lot of people, let's see, okay. A lot of people they're freaked out about bats, and we've never had one in our house. We've never had any problems with them, and it's amazing at night. You can sit there and watch them back and forth, flying all over the place. And they're out there collecting mosquitoes, things like that. They're eating them up. So I'm not gonna argue with them. One of the big problems we got out here, not so much now since we've had it sprayed for it, is we were having a real bad problem with ticks out in this area. Matter of fact, where I work at, you can't walk off the pavement into the grass, because you do that and you're gonna have 4 or 5 ticks climbing on you. And they've sprayed for them. It's bad. Bat box, Andrea, is a box that you build. It's like almost like a birdhouse, but it's taller, it's thin, has a slanted roof on it, and you have a hole at the bottom, and the bats are able to come up inside of it and nest up in there, and you'll get a whole colony of bats. Depending on how big it is, you'll get them filled up really good. Let's see, too cold in Alaska for bats, huh? Let's see, mosquitoes are the state bird. Yeah, we have 2 seasons in Michigan. We got frozen and mosquito. So that's how it goes here. Let's see. Yes, there are bats in Alaska. I'm in South Central and see them all the time. That's awesome. Bats are, you know, a lot of people are scared to death of bats, but honestly, they're part of the environment, and they help keep the ecosystem going. We get a lot of coyotes out here, which I have to be careful with that monster because he's not afraid of anything. Roscoe? Roscoe, you see a coyote? Where's Haley? Where's Haley? You see Haley out there? He loves, and you sitting there. Haley could be sitting right beside him, and you go, "Where's Haley?" And he'll jump up, and his ears are all be perking, and he's looking for his Haley. Let's see. Yeah, I know. Let's see. I ain't got my reading glasses on. TB, I understand that. Here in Michigan, it's bad. I've got a bunch of citronella stuff going, and I spray the yard for it. But right behind me here is all Metro Park, and they do not do anything with the Metro Park lands. So everything grows naturally. It falls, it dies, it decays, it reconstitutes it. But the problem is there's a lot of standing water areas over there. You go 150 feet past this stand right here, and it's the river down there. So it gets kind of nasty. Let's see here. Let's see. I only seen a bat in Ireland. We don't have bats in Vancouver. We have cougars, bears, coyotes. Yeah, y'all got some good fun stuff up there. Never saw one in Anchorage, but did see giant mosquitoes. Yeah, any place where it gets cold like that, and you have those seasons, if you'll notice, all of the animals and everything like that, they seem to be bigger because they have to be able to handle the cold. Let's see. Not many bats here. in greater Toronto area, but had lots up north where I grew up. Yep. So, all right, folks, I'm going to go ahead and end this. Keep your eyes out. I'm going to be doing some, a live stream from down in the studio here pretty soon. I thank y'all for being here. I really appreciate all of you, and I miss every one of you. So keep your eyes out. We'll be back, and we'll be doing things. And as always, life is short. You get one shot. Make it count.